Greetings to our BitChute viewers. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists despite the pathetic censorship on big tech platforms. Have you noticed a little bit of that? Yeah, it's been an issue. First thing we're looking at here on planet Earth are the surface winds on the eastern world. And we've got a strong low pressure system here off the coast of Japan. Also some strong low pressure systems here around New Zealand, Australia, and Tasmania, the Southern Ocean. It's looking pretty cold and wintry down there, and probably some high seas occurring. We won't worry about it. We'll look at the jet streams, though. There are the jet streams of the east. Shout out to our viewers from Munda, as well as from Ova, the equator. Give us your recipe for clam chowder. Next, the jet streams of the Americas. Strong low here off the east coast of South America as well. How about the surface winds? And there you can see that strong clockwise rotation there. That is an upper level low, and it's quite powerful indeed. Another one off the west coast. How about the surface winds of Europe? And lastly, the jet streams. These are the 250 hectopascals. Like sands through the hourglass of time, these are the jet streams of Europe and Africa. Here's your weather.gov map for those of you in the 50 states. Looks like you may be getting some quality surf here. You got some gale warnings, as well as some wind advisories on Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea on the big island of Hawaii, also on Oahu, it looks like. If your county is lit, click your county. That is from weather.gov. Next, we've got a lightning mapper here, and tons of lightning here around Central America. Yowzers. And we'll briefly show a real-time lightning map here. This is from lightningmaps.org. If you've never checked it out, next time you hear thunder, check it out. We've got some active cells here in the U.S. Lincoln. Looks like you might be in the crosshairs. Hey, Beatrice. There is quite an active cell there to your west. Next, looking at the water vapor over the Pacific Ocean, Earth's largest surface heat sink and largest body of water. And the water vapor satellite shows all the water vapor, even that which is not condensed onto clouds. You can see some heavy precipitation having just occurred in the central portion of the country. Look at all that water vapor vanishing from the map. That's because it arrived on the ground as precipitation. What do I see up here? Is it a bunch of blue? Well, indeed it is. Some dark blue indicating heavy snows in places like Montana. That's the GFS 72-hour pressure and precipitation forecast, and we've got this low. It's going to make its way up into central Canada there. And let's take a look at the snow forecast. That searing heat causing snow to fall in at least 4 states: Washington, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, also Wyoming and Utah and Colorado, experiencing some snow here in the next 72 hours. Very, very likely. That's the GFS 72-hour positive snow depth change forecast. How you like them apples? Next, looking at new snow here. This is the European forecast on windy.com, and over the next 24 hours, it's going to start to snow in places like Oregon and Idaho, and over the next 3 days, the GFS forecast expecting quite a lot of snow there. Pushing 2 feet of snow in portions of Montana. As summer approaches, I do not recall reporting on any summer snowstorms. If you haven't checked out smashomash.com, you can find all of our links there. Visit us on social media. Drop us a line. Tell us where you found the channel. Tell us what you think. Tell your friends and foes about us. We're on Instagram. We're all over the internet. We are writing a paper explaining a plausible mechanism behind the solar sunspot and solar polar field reversal cycles. Thanks to everybody who's supported our efforts over the past 5+ years to advance the science. And welcome to the Neo-Renaissance, Smashomash.com, citing facts for years, which is probably why we only have like 2,500 subscribers on YouTube. Next, the U.S. Doppler Radar Map. We'll zoom out. And there is the full 50-state animated view. From radar.weather.gov, just give that a minute. Let's speed her up. And you can see some precipitation off the west coast of Hawaii. Let's focus on the lower 48 here to close out our meteorology segment. Some rain mopping itself up here in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. If you're wondering where we're located right about here, about 50 miles north of Philadelphia. Next, the Shortwave Radiation Map showing clouds and fog. It's still dark over part of the country here, so we use this instead of the visible satellite. It's 3.9 nanometer radiation. Here is the water vapor map. Don't worry, we'll go back and do a recap. You can see that heavy precipitation happening and some rapid cloud nucleation happening right here over eastern Nebraska. So you see that sudden convection happening there. Some clouds building rapidly will make for some picturesque cloud photographs in eastern Nebraska. Here's your recap, the U.S. Doppler radar. Shortwave radiation map. And water vapor showing all of the water vapor. And we've got a relative high here over the south portion of the country there. This is all what you'd call high pressure. Remember, folks, dry air is more massive than moist air given the same atmospheric pressure and temperature. And that's where we'll have to close things out. Thanks for tuning into the Smash News Network, least busted name of news. If you don't watch the videos on YouTube, you're missing the top-level space weather content on the entire internet. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. Smash-O-Mash, signing off from the Smash News Network. May that terrestrial wind be at your back.